Hello, folks, and welcome to Mass the Illuminati. How are you guys doing?
Good. You?
I'm struggling. College is a struggle. Life is a struggle.
Oh God, yeah.
Yep.
Oh man, it's been a week.
Man, we started on a good note there, and it rapidly downfalled.
Don't worry, guys. I only have to work 6 hours after this.
Oh no.
Yeah, the sleep is a mundane concept that is not recognizable to me at this point.
Ouch.
Yeah. Okay, so do we need a fucking recap of last issue, or are we good?
I believe the last issue. Oh yeah. Uh, Mr. Johnson exploded.
Jonathan exploded? Did I miss that?
Well, something exploded by Mr. Johnson.
Right,
Yeah.
I don't think he himself exploded.
Yeah, Verification and Johnson took off in the jet.
Yeah.
Joey took off with Sam, and Sprawl motorcycle centaured out of there.
Oh yeah, and Sprawl's female now, apparently,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
as one does.
The future's crazy!
Exactly.
Yeah, it's really progressive really quickly. Anyway, back in the comic shop, your favorite 8-year-old girl who continuously and religiously buys your comics.
Aww.
Yeah, she's still there. Her mom gets a sandwich in the gas station, but she opens up the latest issue. Side moves.
Thank you. I was gonna let you. Oops.
Say what?
No.
In any case, the cover involves Halcyon City, and it's dark at night, and throughout the city there's just moving lights going through the streets and fire.
Well, that's not good.
No, it is not. And we open up. It's the day is June 10th. And the city has seen an uptick in the Reaver actions within the city. They're stopping policemen violently. Superheroes have to go out in groups, else they have to risk going on into a full showdown. Motor Lord wants to know who exploded the park and who wanted him dead.
I think everyone's asking that question.
Where do we want to start? Who wants to start us off?
I could start maybe with Bastion in the hospital.
Again.
Yep.
I'm getting comfortable here.
Bastion, you got a little. The nurse comes in. You're in your familiar gown. Well, actually, no, you're not in the gown. You're starting to get out of the gown. She comes in and she slaps down a punch ticket. And there's already 2 filled. She goes, honey, if you're gonna keep going in like this, 10 phones free.
Sweet, I'm probably gonna get there way faster than expected. He kind of looks at his track record. He's like, man, I need to learn how to not get hurt.
Dodge.
Yeah, that too.
Yep. Duck, dive, dodge, and
Weave.
No, there's the 3Ds of dodgeball.
Well, at least you're taking them like a champ, Sam. Is it besides you? On the
Well, I mean, I took this one like a champ. I wouldn't say I took the grenade like a champ.
Well, most people don't take the first grenade like a champ. Most of them die.
Yeah, thanks for that reminder. He just kind of looks at you while holding an apple in his hand.
You're still a hero, Sam.
Yeah, I keep telling myself that. Eventually, I'm going to be a good one.
A hero is a hero, no matter if he's good or bad.
He looks for you at you for a bit. Thanks.
Yeah, roll me comfort or support.
Yeah, that's what I kind of was going for.
I'm
Oh,
having
damn.
dinner at the time too, so
Damn.
excuse me.
Friendship
Yeah.
supreme.
Comfort supreme.
I'm going to get rid of insecure.
What can I do? Can I mark? Wait, I can mark potential, right? And
Yeah, I think so. Oh, fun fact. It has been sessions since I've had only one condition.
Wow.
well, then let's work them off here.
I haven't been cleared of conditions since session 1.
Oh, I can clear condition. I see. All right. I clear my insecure, and then I think I gonna call my dad. Give me a second. I'm gonna call dad. He had to do with this insane biker guy before.
Yeah, I'm gonna call my
Your father figure.
Yeah, and see if he knows what the hell happened.
All right.
All right. Joey.
Yeah.
You're looking for words of the past, right?
Pretty much.
All right. So your dad picks up the phone. There's a football game in the background, and goes, "Hey kid, what's up?"
Dad, can you maybe switch channel to news? And you know what's up.
Oh, I hear
look out
I
of
hear the motorcycles from like a mile away.
How can you stop that guy? I tried. He's
Stop what guy?
the motorcycle guy. The
Motor Lord?
yeah, he's one of your friends, right?
He's not anyone's friend, Joey.
Well, you're the closest thing to a friend he has, I heard.
Yeah, that's because I biked with him a lot of the time.
Well,
He knew the best dives around the country.
okay. So I have to sit on your bike to gain his respect? I mean,
I wouldn't recommend that, Joey.
I
If you
know.
want his respect, oh gee, Motor Lord. It's like
Jason?
the unstoppable force has to meet an immovable rock, and let me tell you, like looking at your track record, kid, you ain't immovable rocks yet.
So what? Does someone have to face him in Mortal Kombat?
Not in Mortal Kombat, just near Mortal Kombat.
So he only respects guys who punch him in the face. That's
He
what you're trying to
respects
say.
guys who punch him in the face and take a punch.
Alright, I will try to work on that.
Mind you, you gotta find him.
Well, I don't think that's that difficult. I can look out of the window into the burning streets. He
Not
doesn't
burning.
try to.
There's just patrols going around.
Okay. Well, he's not trying
There
to
isn't-
hide.
It's not anarchy, but there's definitely a new tenseness
Mm.
into the city.
High alert.
Basically.
Alright, Dad. Thanks for the advice, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sorry not able to give you more, kid, but it's Jesus. Motor Lord being angry. It's like a bear in his natural habitat.
Well, the time to put that bear back into the zoo. Thanks, Dad. Love you. Like,
Love you too, kid. And then, yeah, he gets cut off.
Oh.
And you see the dad look at the phone and he goes, "Why do I fucking bother?"
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa!
And can I try? I guess fireside chat to see what Shroudhound's grasp on this situation is and what we should do.
Yeah, except in a couple minutes, like you're pulling out your phone, you're like punching in the regular numbers, and his secretary comes in, and she gives you a stern look, and she has a briefcase open. And like she has a briefcase, and she opens it, and in it is this like kind of like not really. It's a battle suit, like body armor, basically, with like a hound in the center, and then like it can fit easily under like a trench coat and stuff. But in the suit, it would just make you look super bulky. And she goes, "Shroudhound wants you to have this."
Yeah, and he kind of walks and he's like, "I'm real sorry. I keep getting hurt like this."
Yeah, he's sorry too. Hence the battle suit. Yeah, you're getting a hand-me-down, kid.
I mean, it's still cool. He kind of just picks it up.
It is.
Aw.
Maybe like this, I can be a bit more like him.
The real question is, does it have an integrated communications unit?
No. It's just ridiculously tough.
Yeah, Shroudhound works alone.
So you still have Sprawl in the brain.
Yeah, he still hasn't had that conversation of, hey, maybe less in Skull. Yeah, he kind of looks to Joey and he's like, well, I'd like to get changed, I guess, into this.
Sure, and I give you the finger guns. I will be outside here, and I
The
climb
secretary
out of
stays.
the window.
Yeah, he looks at the secretary. He's like, do you have to watch?
I'm not watching, I'm debriefing you. I don't have to watch you to debrief you.
Word choice. Word choice.
He kind of just hides behind a curtain and changes while he listens to the debrief. He's like, go ahead, then.
Yeah, so he knows what's on the news, and he's a bit busy right now, so I'm gonna be taking point.
Raises his eyebrow. He's like, well, that's new.
Not really, I have to cover his shit for a lot of times. You just haven't seen it. Any case, kid. What's on your mind? I can see your brow furrowing.
I'm gonna ask my not professional question after we get through our professional talk. He just he's like, you could see that he really wants to ask the question, but he's like, probably not a good idea to ask it first. He's like, let's hear the debrief, and I promise I'll ask you the question.
All right. Well, first of all, he's wondering, like, Shroudhound wants you to follow you, where the rocket came from. Looks to be some kind of like RPG, easily breakdownable. You might want to look at where it was. Of course, you're gonna have to figure some way across the streets without bringing attention. But your little friend and Night Prowler should be able to get you there, considering his talents.
My hand appears from the window. Yo, let's be.
He gives you the thumbs up.
He also give you the thumbs up.
Anyway, does anyone remember this chick's fucking name?
I think it was Melissa.
Melissa.
Something like that. Sounds right.
That's what it is now. Bam.
Boom, done,
Way to
fantastic.
find
Melissa,
out.
Miss Melissa, you call her, or she keeps reminding you to call her.
Yeah.
Has a ring to it, but yeah, she just looks at that, follow the SPG, don't get caught. If you do get caught, I mean, try to be quick about it before more come.
He nods.
Motorlord had his group study off of the tactics of Attila the Hun, so where there's one rider, there's not going to be far behind.
Understood.
Also, they prefer to be at range, but they will get close up to you if it depends on the unit. Also, probably sticking to alleyways will probably get you, Wow, no, this is debriefing now, debriefing. Do you remember anything from the mess?
Honestly, it kind of happened really fast. He kind of tries to struggle to remember anything actually important. He's just like, I don't know. There was just a massive explosion out of nowhere, and we were so focused on Johnson, I didn't have time to really assess the situation.
She nods. That's fine. Johnson is the VIP in the situation and was your job that day. I was just hoping you would have something maybe a bit deeper, but still, facing down Motorlord and trying to escape is not half bad. Even if it did cost you another couple stitches. By the way, Sam, it's gonna get really quick that girls are gonna find a lot of scars unattractive. It's a lie. It really depends on the individual person.
Miss Melissa, you're really damaging the self-confidence here. He's just kind of like,
I'm here to keep you alive. Have your friends improve your mood.
I'm really trying.
Yep.
I promise.
Of that, I have no doubt. Anyway, briefing. Stick to hours. Got any questions? Since I did briefing, then debriefing.
What should we do if we identify who the person is?
Which person?
The person who fired off the rocket.
That's gonna be. Shroudhound's covering his tracks with the whole rocket aspect. But if you do find the guy, report it, try capture, but mostly just identify and walk away with the information and try to gather as much as you can about him.
Got it.
This is investigative, not capture the flag.
Yes.
We all know what happened last time.
Yeah. Didn't go too great.
Working up to that. You're all working up to that.
So,
anyways.
I'm going to ask that unprofessional question now. He kind of smiles a little bit.
Oh.
Are you in Shroudhound a thing? He won't say, and it's been driving me crazy.
That's for me to know and you to find out.
Oh, that's the worst answer. He just got...
She smiles, sets down like a cup of coffee, and then leaves.
She always gets the best brew. Picks it
Yeah.
up.
Joey's hand appears again in the window. Yo, your potential stepmom, hot stuff.
I have a lot of weird feelings on that, but I'm gonna have to agree. He raises his
Damn
cup of coffee
straight. We're talking about like Henny Penny from like the new James Bond films. Anyway,
Anyway.
enough about gorgeous secretaries. Yeah. So who wants to be up? What do you guys do?
Verification is obviously flying back cross country. How is Mr. Johnson holding up?
He's just like there's times where you see him like picking at his head, and then like another shard will come out.
Okay, so did we get him to the hospital?
I mean, you did, and they got. It was really patchy hospital in like the middle of like what used to like in the middle of like say really like East Europe. So they got the most mundane stuff out, but like he's still somehow picking out glass.
Can we fly him to a nicer hospital? Like I feel like
He doesn't want to go to a hospital.
Okay. Well, sir, would you like me to move you to a more secure location?
The office is fine.
Is in Halcyon City?
Yes.
All present intelligence indicates that it's a war zone.
He kind of like looks at you and he goes, Earth's always a war zone. Wherever you go. Just depends how many people have guns. Halcyon City has a lot of guns in it right now, so angry guns. But no. He hasn't found the office, he won't find it yet.
Very well, sir. And so we pick up later, and while they're in flight, verification is going to, while they're, going supersonic over the Atlantic or something, verification is going to phone, space phone his, the basically the local tech support for Earth, and say, hey, can I get the records on the high altitude surveillance sats from the
Tech support looks at you and he goes, you know that's an operations thing, right?
What number did I call?
Tech support. Repair.
Oh. Well,
Your suit's tactical information might be faulty at this point.
Well, can you also tell me when I can get my weapons back?
Oh, you're that kid.
This is correct.
Yeah, that's another operations thing. Let me tell you though, your ship, living nightmare. Never do that again. And your suit, I had to burn it.
You couldn't flush the oxygen?
No.
Wow.
It was everywhere, serial number, and he listed out.
Okay, so so verification hangs up and then looks back at his suit telemetry actually. From when the explosion, and is looking for like what happened.
Yeah, so
Do you want me to assess the situation? Retroactively, I guess?
use unleash your powers. Roll me plus freak.
Okay. Nice. I'll take it.
Alright, stable or temporary or
I mean, I guess it's information. Is there anything that could make it temporary?
yeah, there is. I can do that really easily.
Okay. I think I feel like I should check check something, but I'm not sure what. What would I check?
Maybe the information will give you an insight into what to check. Maybe it'll make you angry or make you something.
Boss? Crying?
Hmm?
Will the information give me some guidance as to what to check?
I mean, depends on what you want to check on.
Oh no, the which condition?
Oh, which condition to check?
Like, will the
Yeah.
information make him angry or guilty or something potentially?
Yeah. I mean, worst case, I can just go guilty because, like, I literally.
I'm gonna say you're gonna be angry at this.
Okay. I'll mark angry.
You're angry because you're looking at this. Like, you're looking at the rocket. You kind of like get like. You're kind of like you bring it up into the suit, and your suit kind of makes it into like this transformer kind of like 3D grid kind of system with
Yeah.
the target where the rocket hit, and the building. And it just doesn't add up for you. The rocket purposely missed the two of them. Motherward's respawn time was way quicker for even a super enhanced.
Say again. I think you dropped.
Motherward's reaction was way quicker than what a normal human is, but you might chalk that up to superhuman, but you don't know what Motherward's ability is. What else? You get a serial number based off of the actual raw footage you get on the rocket itself. And you get where it came from. Like the building was like this kind of like 4-story apartment complex, kind of on the older side. Maybe like had like a fire escape and everything. Actually, I think technically everything, like an outdoor fire escape on the kind of rusty side. But anyway. And yeah, so that's what you get angry over. It's just some things aren't adding up. The rocket purposely missed, so there's something you're not understanding. And for a species in Alliance that relies solely on tactical information, this is something puzzling to you. Oh?
Nope.
He dropped. Discord died. 1 second.
At this point, I'm ready for like what crazy shit's gonna happen to Sprawl this time.
Okay, I'm back.
So, did you get what I said?
Whoa. Okay, so the last thing I heard was trajectory is just how could he have missed that?
No, it's not how could he. It's he didn't. It was straight.
Huh. Right.
Like,
So-
he had to purposely miss to screw up the
right,
shot.
Right.
So I guess it is how could he miss. So yeah, you're right about that. Never mind. Motherward's reaction time was way quicker than any humans,
Okay.
but you might chalk that up to, huh?
Yeah. Keep going. Sorry.
Was quicker than kind of like any recorded for like superhumans. So you've seen Sprawl take hits, you've seen Joey take hits, you've seen Bastion take hits, and you use Bastion as this kind of like, here's the normal baseline, here's Sprawl as the kind of like, or Joey as like this kind of like upgraded human, enhanced. Way quicker than that.
Fascinating.
And the situation collapsed way too quickly.
I sense a conspiracy. Motorlord is not telling the whole truth.
You hear Mr. Johnson go, "Ain't that the truth?" Hey, verification.
Sir,
How about that airplane food? Huh?
would you like me to fill this room with nitrogen, sir?
Jesus, kid, grow a sense of humor.
That was humor, sir.
Fuck. I've been.
Get got.
We're coming in on Halcyon City now.
Perfect. Dimitri's gonna have a fucking field day. Well, why were you in toxic situation? You should have come back to office right away. And now let's catch up with Sprawl.
So, in the time between sessions, Sprawl has done 2 things and is currently doing a third. The first thing was catch up on the newest episode of Sailor Garfunkel and the Soldiers of Sound.
Wow. Wait,
whoa,
can I get that written down?
Yeah, excuse me. You can't just let that one slide.
Alright, I'll drop it in the Discord.
Bloody hell, what? Oh my god, wait, is this like a Sailor Moon?
This is amazing.
Sailor Garfunkel and the Soldiers of Sound. How
Yes,
goddamn perfect.
That was the name of the show I came up with, inspired by Sailor Moon, yes.
Jesus fucking Christ. That's amazing.
Is it like one of those modern reboots?
Oh, it'd be like a total parody version of it. I'm not using actual licensed shows, anything I make up.
No. Like there was an original Sailor Garfunkel and the Soldiers of Sound back in like
You know, like
the
the 60s
90s.
or whatever.
Yeah, 80s or 90s,
Yeah.
like a Saturday morning kids cartoon. Now this one's the reboot with the and like
Soldiers of Sound.
huge CGI budget.
Yeah, all of Sailor Garfunkel's like mates are just named after like Do Re Mi.
Oh my gosh, yes. Sailors. Oh.
Sailor So.
The other thing that Sprawl has done was send Count von Karstein a extra large Philly cheesesteak with extra meat, prepared rarely.
Oh my god. You were working that way into that man's heart.
And then what Sprawl is currently doing is, after the security footage that she saw that kind of made Johnson seem a little suspicious by just how squeaky clean and everything went, scouring any and all security footage in the surrounding area, trying to backtrack as long as she has to try to find if she can see anything else where the attack came from, if something set it up, if Johnson was in the area before, way before, potentially doing anything or anything like that.
Roll me. Unleash your powers.
Alrighty.
Give me that plus freak. That transformed booty. Mm-hmm. Alright, so you're looking at like going through cameras to see if like Mr. Johnson's there. What you get, funny enough, is so you see Mr. Johnson start his morning 2 o'clock at a Denny's. He walks out with an orange juice, and then he looks like he's just taking a stroll through town. He does this across basically almost crisscrossing the entire downtown area.
Okay.
Gets in a car drives around the suburb. He's really just taking a thing across the entire city.
Okay.
You don't know if he's sleeping in the car or not.
Right.
You hope he's sleeping in the car. At some point, it stops in front of the office. He walks in. The time stamp is about 4 hours before. he arrives at the park 1 hour before. So he didn't really go to the park, actually. The park was kind of like in an area that even the car didn't hit.
Okay.
Like it skirted it.
Right. Like making sure he had an alibi that he was not at the park.
It can take like that.
But he does have the resources to like set this up.
Right. Well, and I was also trying to see like if I could track like the explosion and stuff like that too, like where it came from or whatever. Because at the time I didn't realize. At the time, I don't think any of us realized it was an RPG and not like a bomb or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is the funny thing about it. You didn't see it.
Right.
What?
So how you get it is you kind of scrub and you see this kind of like cloaking disturbance, right?
Okay.
And you're like, that's weird. So you pull up Future Photoshop and you start coloring stuff in. And then you see there's like little like lines and stuff that you're kind of like your nanites are kind of like showing you, and it's like a giant coloring book for you.
Okay.
And you fill the stuff in, and you also get a serial number.
Okay.
Interesting.
And it's weird how a single RPG has cloaking technology, but
It's weird how what?
a single RPG has cloaking technology. Kind of like a waste of resources, to be honest.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, if we need to move to the next person or not, but then Sprawl would try to track the serial numbers, origin, and all that.
How you doing that?
Future Google type of stuff, basically, just super internet surfing, trying to track it
Or
to any systems that would have it, or filter it out through that.
Space web, super Google, hyper internet.
Effectively.
Just casually saying things and hoping they exist.
Declaring.
I mean,
You go for Bing, hyper Google.
Oh, that's a myth.
Hyper Bing.
Your nanites unlock a new form of Bing. Something super secret. That's actually way faster than Google.
Bong.
Bong. No.
Its name is called Bang.
Close enough.
Worse.
I'm debating whether to have you roll another Unleash Your Powers.
I mean, that's cool. I can. I mean, I would imagine it's
Yeah,
some
do
secure
it.
military or secret conspiracy type computer that would probably be super defended.
I love how you guys immediately go to conspiracy computers. Yeah, fantastic. You crack open stuff. There's a shipment down in the harbor of cloaking technology
Is there a name or anything?
and RPGs in the same port. There's a ship manifest and the police report citing stolen RPGs. Funny enough, the cloaking devices shipped out a couple, like an hour after that.
Citing whom?
Is there a like a company name or shipping name or anything for the ship or anything? Like who sent it or who owned it?
The RPGs have S-Tech on them.
Oh, yay.
Get them on, little doggy.
Alright. Yeah, Sprawl's got some stuff to tell the others, but not while Johnson's around.
Yep. So, verification is going to, as soon as he drops Johnson off, he's going to fly to the hospital to pick up Nightcrawler and Bastion.
I still we're not busy.
All right.
Is it safe to fly around the city?
Oh, not really.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, it had hover
Does your
cycles
ship have some kind of cloaking thing to it?
It does not, but it is fast.
Yeah, Luke Skywalker, you might have a problem getting around town,
Okay.
especially since they know your ship.
Yeah. Do they have, I don't know, superhero man pads?
Superhero man pads?
Man portable air defense?
Who does?
Uh, anyone, really, but like the biker gang.
I mean, your consulate?
The biker gang.
You-
The biker gang had hover cycles and stuff too, didn't they?
Oh, right.
Yeah,
right,
they
right,
did.
Yeah,
That's why it's dangerous.
got it. Yeah, because I can outrun them, but I mean, I can outmaneuver them too, but like, I also can't pick stuff up because it's a big honkin' aircraft. So do we need to like reinsert Mr. Johnson into the city then, or into the office, or is like the airport? Can we at least like?
You can, yeah, you can take a parking spot inside the office.
Okay. Oh, okay. That'll work.
So, you're bringing Mr. Johnson in, and like an entire like 2 stories open up to show like this kind of big like air hangar. There's
Yep.
black helicopters and bombers,
Yep.
and a couple of weird and unique vehicles that may be tailored to heroes or not.
Yeah.
Things that look like just a giant wheel and stuff. He gets off the ship and he goes, it's going to be dangerous for you to go around town, so I recommend heaving it on foot and being quiet about it.
Concur. I'll be using.
I
urban
got some
stealth
work to
tactics.
catch up on. But verification,
Yes, sir.
if you do find out anything, I'd love to know about it.
We'll
I
keep you in the loop.
did almost get blown up.
We'll keep you in the loop. And then he walks away, and then on the internal, like with the external speakers turned off, yeah, we'll keep you in the loop.
Sneaky.
Side note: we've watched verification. I have watched the videos like numerous times, probably at this point. Did Johnson's reaction time seem like normal, or was he surprised?
Yeah, Johnson's seemed normal.
Okay.
He was literally, like, for like a good 1 minute, he was on his hands and knees, kind of like shaking his head. And then you kind of remember, mop, mop, mop. And he did that till, like, verification was the first one to get him, right?
Yes.
Yeah, until verification came by. And then he kind of, like, refocused again.
Okay.
So on balance, it seems most likely, Sprawl, that it was Motorlord who was the perpetrator. By proxy, of course.
No. I don't know. I think there's something bigger going on.
I am inclined to concur.
Yeah, I think Johnson's not clean of this either.
As the fourth book of Paranoia states.
I always love that. That will never get old for me.
Always suspect those whom you least suspect, even when taking this book into account.
The first book of Paranoia starts with, stay calm, don't panic. Or actually, no, just don't panic.
I like to imagine every time he references the book of Paranoia, like Nightcrawler is walking with Bastion, and then all of a sudden Bastion just starts to face palm, and like Nightcrawler doesn't know what's going on because he can hear this entire conversation. He's like, "God damn, the fucking book's such a stupid name."
I mean, you really don't want to read the third book. That one was like the black sheep of the series, you know?
That one was a guilty till innocent.
Exactly. Yeah, its premise was just flawed from the get-go.
Shapeshifters wrote it.
Damn.
Yep. Those darn mimics and sheep. Wait.
Anyway, does the band get back together?
The band gets
Yeah.
back together.
We take a small detour to Joey's house first.
Okay, so we'll just meet up at Joey's house then. Is that okay with you, Joey?
Yeah, that's fine.
Of course
Right, you find your dad still watching football.
We aren't gonna get that bike, right?
Oh, we totally get that bike.
Dude.
Over your
dude.
dead bodies, you're gonna get that bike.
I don't want the bike. He just kind of turns around.
He just looks at you and it fixes you with like the hardest glare.
Yeah, we
And he
probably
goes,
like watched
The
it from
bike
the
doesn't
kitchen.
want you either.
I know. That was the worst experience. Okay.
You said it yourself. We need that guy's respect, so we have to go on his turf, and I need that bike for that, Dad.
Look, just because his turf is biking around does not look, son. You don't take Genghis Khan in horse warfare. Fighting fire with fire, not the greatest idea.
Well, that's not just a fire. That's an inferno. What you got in the garage?
Mr. Noir, these are exigent times.
I have hell in the garage. That's what I got there.
Yeah, man, we're gonna get burned.
Dad, I have to step in your footsteps one time or another.
So you make your own bike and then get it possessed.
So while this is going on, Sprawl,
Don't just take a fucking shortcut.
Sprawl standing behind the couch or the chair where Joey's dad is sitting watching football, like, and then just goes, "So, this is baseball, right? Which one's the safety?"
Excuse me? He kind of Bastion turns
Clearly.
I'm not even gonna register you as a being anymore.
Oh,
And verification whispers to Sprawl, no, I am sure that this is cricket.
Oh,
No, that's all-
You have an excuse.
Get out of here.
Okay.
No.
I've
this
never
is
actually
football.
seen
What
cricket.
is- Oh my god.
Well, no, football is the one with the like the checker black and white ball, and they kick it everywhere.
No, that's soccer.
No,
Hey,
that's football.
I
No.
think
I wanna
Joey?
I think as they like distract him, I actually go to the garage with Seth.
No, don't go to the garage.
No, they're distracting him with the insults.
Oh my god. No, you like get to the door and it's just like the handle won't move. You
Yeah,
tried to
it's
slide under with shadow. There's just more like there's still you can't like get under it.
Dad, come on! I'm 17. I have a driver's license.
Yeah, which means you should get your own damn bike.
But I have to possess it by a demon first.
No, yeah, you have to get it possessed by a demon afterwards.
Oh.
Yours was already possessed too. You
What? That's a very complicated story.
Oh,
Well then, let's make it less complicated with me. Come on, Dad.
Yeah, I am making it less complicated. It's called you get to control the bike, you get to control like whatever. That'll be like our father-son project that I keep reading about. And you see like how to be a dad for dummies, like next to him.
Oh my goodness.
Wait,
God
so
damn it.
you need a motorcycle?
Oh no, we're not getting into this area.
None of them.
Get out!
None of them.
Get out before you.
Can I?
While this is going,
Would I?
Sprawl just transforms into like this badass.
No,
motorcycle.
Not the
No.
same.
No! Get out! Get out! You're ruining the
I
comic.
wanna-
This 8-year-old does not want to see this.
Okay, I want to pierce my dad's mask. Actually.
Yeah, Broly plus mundane.
What I got to do to get that bike? It's
Damn.
not happening, kid.
Okay, so let's see. How could I get influence over my dad?
Make your own goddamn bike.
Fair enough.
How could I get How could I get my dad to give me the bike?
Get him a new bike.
What if we stole the bike?
Oh,
Not
that's
not
such
this
a bad
bike, but
idea.
like, what if we stole a bike from one of the bikers?
Oh yeah, there you go. Like, I mean, I guess.
And
I
then
mean,
possess it by a
how-
demon.
We're getting really off the beaten trail here, huh, guys?
We're fighting for that bike, apparently.
We're apparently we're going we're taking the hill for that bike. So
So
The only thing that will get us.
roll me assess the situation.
while this is going on, the headlight, because Sprawl is still a motorcycle, and the headlight turns into Sprawl's head. Like, what if I turn into one of their bikes and we switch it?
No one wants to ride you.
I see no issue.
It's a game of
Of
subterfuge.
course you wouldn't.
It's a game of subterfuge. I turn into one of their bikes. We actually steal their bike, leave me there. They don't know it's missing, and then I slink away whenever they're not around.
There are enough like raiding marauders out there from who we get a bike from.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you guys to
what
get
you
into-
do, kid, is on your own business. All I know is you're not getting that damn bike.
I'm getting it, and I get you the replacement right now. The only thing getting us in that biker stronghold is a bike possessed by a demon. That's the rules of rock and roll, Dad.
No, this isn't Mad fucking Max. You don't.
You know how it works, Dad.
You're not
You know the
getting
rules.
beyond the Thunderdome because of my bike. Do you even know where their stronghold is?
I don't care. The bike will know.
No, the bike won't know. All the bike will do is buck.
I'm sure we could tap a satellite
You have
or
been
something.
way too long out of the game, Dad. This is how rock and roll works. You just forgot. Because you've been sitting around here for way too long. You've been out of the game. The game has changed, Dad.
I hate the game. The game sucks.
You suck, and I run out crying out of the
Bastion's just he's utterly stunned. He's like, oh shit, I should probably what the fuck just happened? He just
I'm still trying to figure that out myself.
yeah, there's a look of understanding between the two of them.
And Sprawl's just like, well, if he needs a demon bike and grows some horns and a tail out of the back of the motorcycle for him.
That's not how that happens. It's literally not how it works. Now go back to your humanoid form and please. Jesus.
But the thing is, I'm out. There's just a big sound of ripping steel as I open up the garage.
He goes, that clever bastard.
Yeah, the roaring of
I want you to directly engage the bike.
Yes. I
Oh
do
my
that.
goodness.
Oh no, here comes the failure.
Well, also since I don't want to break it, I guess I'm gonna pull my punches, so that allows me to roll save.
You're gonna pull your punches on the demon bike.
Alright, you're gonna regret that, but alright, go ahead, buddy.
Okay, Joey. Pull your punches.
Damn, nice!
Whoa.
You
So
successfully got on the bike, driving the
So
bike. Another question.
Okay, so I take no damage and I take definite hold of the situation.
Oh my god. Yes.
You resist the damage.
Yeah, and I take definite hold of the situation.
You take control of the situation.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's calm.
the bike just kind of it kind of twists, and you hear screeching metal, and it looks at you and it says, "But you didn't take control of the bike." And immediately, the handlebars, you have to get off the bike before all these spikes it blows up.
Yeah. Wait. Take something from them? Wait, it's the only thing I... No, shit, that's a couple of swords. God damn it. Then I take. Wait, I don't take. I take something from them, and that's the control over the bike itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You already said I take. Oh wait, you take something from them.
Yeah. Sorry, that
control of it.
was a couple of words.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it still blows up
Wait, why?
because it lost control over itself. It's not gonna. It goes out on its own terms.
I feel like we're getting no-selled.
You come unscathed. Just the bike's now in a million pieces, and your father's there scouring and goes,
Wait, come on! I rolled a 12.
Yeah, you think he's gonna let you right out? You're looking at it as well as it
you didn't get hurt.
That's the good news.
Yeah, but I engaged it.
Taking control of the bike is super gamey, number one. Like, you have to work up to that. Like,
You didn't even take the bike out for dinner.
yeah. But, you, like, something what you could have done is, you could have, impressed, or wait, you can't, can you impress the bike if you use all your punches?
No,
you couldn't use it. So you could have created an opportunity for your, your teammates to help you control, subdue the bike.
You were too much of a wimp for the bike to allow itself to exist with you on it.
Well, Sprawl was a motorcycle. She could have tried to seduce the bike.
Oh, I think I would have actually thrown up.
But
That is a good one.
but your father comes into the room, right? And he goes, I told you. It isn't. He's like, it'll repair itself when it wants to.
God damn it.
I told you could build your own bike.
Alright, that's something we're gonna do father-son time then.
Yes.
And don't you fucking dare to forget that again, Dad.
I won't, and I swear I won't pregame before it.
Oh, thank God, Dad, that you don't have to be... That you have to be sober to...
Enjoy time.
Yeah? Alright, then let's just get there without the bike.
Yeah, you don't know where is.
We know precisely the first point we should be investigating.
Where is, and he just kind of like, son, literally you wanted to take a hell bike with all of your friends on it into a city filled with very dangerous bikers who could probably outride you?
I didn't need to be on
That
a bike.
sentence that you just said was the most logical sentence I ever heard in my life, Dad.
Okay, I'm taking your dad's side. That's crazy. He just kind of, he's like, come on, man. Let's think. We're supposed to be. Remember when Miss Melissa said stealth? What part of that bike is stealth? Tell me what part it is, and I'll shut up. But there is no part of that thing that is stealth.
I want to beat that guy up so he stops all of this madness.
We can't get there if we attract the entire gang on the way there with the flaming bike of hellscape.
Night Prowler, what is the purpose of this?
To impress that guy so he stops this madness out there.
And sometimes you just have to look fabulous.
What is more fabulous than a burning hell?
Alright, Sprawl, you're getting grabbed by Joey's dad, and he's just going towards the open rent garage door.
I'm getting what?
Like, that's it. You're getting, he's trying to throw you out.
I'll leave, but I'm still a motorcycle, and like legs grow out of
Yeah,
the middle.
no, he's still,
Legs grow out of the middle of the motorcycle and starts trying to walk out as a motorcycle with legs.
Yeah, he's still pointing you towards the rent open garage door.
Bro, please turn back to normal. This is so weird.
Even by my
Fine.
standards, this is perhaps not the most normal of forms.
Sprawl turns back to his normal form.
He's still taking you to the garage door.
Why did let's do this before this
She's not
guy
she's not
burns Salt
resisting.
City down?
Yeah, he throws you out of the building.
Perhaps we should proceed by more mundane means. And then he looks at his jetpack.
How about our feet? You know, those good old things that take you one place.
Well,
to
you're falling.
another?
I'm falling.
This-
You're falling.
Wait, what?
How
From-
far?
80 feet.
80 feet. I'm falling.
Wait, what the fuck? What just
Yeah, what-
happened?
What just happened?
His dad literally threw me out of the penthouse.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, it's a
I thought
penthouse.
this was a light throw, not a.
Joey's dad doesn't have a penthouse?
Apparently.
Wait, what?
Joey's dad doesn't have a penthouse? Fuck no. It's like a small, like, suburb, like, house, probably.
Oh, I always imagine it as this penthouse that no one goes to. That's kind of like gothic.
Absolutely fucking not.
Okay then.
Yeah, I would
I've been working on
imagine.
a long image. Sprawl, you fall like 8 feet, which is your height, because you couldn't find your legs.
They hit the ground, just kind of like turn into like this amorphous blob that kind of shifts up into like this spinning wheel of legs until two of them stand, and lifts itself up and turns
Wow.
back to normal.
Alright, since my dad is such a spoiled sport, let's do this the old-fashioned way, I guess.
Yeah, have fun walking, kids.
God.
Agreed. Says verification.
Oh, he just got a size in relief.
Well, we can get there by our forces, I guess. And I'd say, alright, Sam, come on, sit up. And I point at my back.
What?
What's going on?
We're going there. I guess all of us can, besides Sam, can fly or something.
But when
No, walk.
when y'all walk out,
Oh!
when y'all walk outside, Sprawl is in the driveway in the shape of a giant Hummer.
Fine.
I feel. Am I the only one who feels weird about this?
It is acceptable to feel weird.
You're the guy who has, like, parts of him in your brain.
I was gonna talk to her about that.
Yeah, just enter inside your teammate, guys.
Okay, that's making it weird.
Oh yeah, now it's making it weird. Not the fact that we're all about to ride Sprawl.
Y'all don't have to. She's just trying to be helpul.
She's volunteering. She's asking for you to ride her.
She wants
Don't
the
get weird
tea.
about it.
Word choice.
Boom! Freezing!
By the way, I was reminded, Sprawl, can I talk to you for like a split second?
Yeah.
Is there any way that you can create like a kill switch for the technology in my brain so that just in case you freak out again, I don't have a burning migraine?
I can try.
You know,
Or I can just turn it
or would
into like a external earbud. You can pull it out.
Yeah, something like a Bluetooth thing would be nice. I'd still be able to hear you just as well. I just won't be able. I'll have to talk with my mouth, which I guess is a worthy sacrifice for not being completely compromised.
Okay. And so turns the you kind of feel the tech in the head kind of ooze its way out into your form like a tiny little micro receiver where you can't really see it, but you can pull it out if you need to.
Yeah, you see Bastion like almost curse half a library out of words out of himself as he's like, "Okay, never doing." Oh God, that felt weird. Yeah, my request is done now. Where are we going? Oh, ew.
You're going beyond the Thunderdome, kids. And he like kind of like takes what's left of his garage door and slams it down on you all as you're all outside.
Well,
And you can still see him because there's this humongous hole in it.
oh,
And then he just walks back inside.
while they were doing that, verification is going to talk to Joey and just say like, "Hey, it seemed as though you were extremely focused on acquiring this bike."
I mean, have you seen that thing? That's pretty cool.
You know, it is not the, as much as I rely upon my battlesuit, it is not the tools that make the soldier.
Sure, but my dad himself said we need to impress that guy so we get anything out of him. That would have impressed him without
may not be
beating
the
him
way-
up. Also, I want to be like my dad, once in a while.
You are more than your biological father. You are an effective combatant.
Oh yeah, did I save the world from hell?
At what age did he save the world from hell? There is much to do between then and now.
Well, he was not much older, maybe 4 years, 5 years.
It
Yeah,
is-
about 4 years.
Can we
Yeah.
can we all hear this conversation?
I think this is while you were pulling something out of Bastion's ear.
Okay.
But,
Yeah.
probably in the tail end of it now.
Okay.
It is. Where was I? You are one of the most effective stealth combatants that I've ever seen.
Alright. Well, yeah.
And verification is trying to comfort.
Okay. I have no, foods, for sure.
Oh,
But you could still mark potentially.
oh yeah, it's true.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, why not? Okay. With GM permission?
DM permission to what?
Comfort and support.
Oh yeah, go ahead, man. You totally doing the shit out of that. Well, plus mundane.
Okay. Oh, rip.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I just sigh. I mean, I appreciate what you're trying to do, verification, but I don't think you know how that works in families. Did you ever, know your dad and wanted to step in his footsteps?
well, I was. That's a complicated question.
Well, no, no one's souls, but I don't think your family stuff works the same as ours does. But hey, thanks for the try. I appreciate it.
One of my crush mates is the successful one, you might say. He's already a middle grade officer in the Navy.
Well, don't you wanna now step up your game? Now that you know that?
Hmm. Hmm. My game is my game. My name can never be me. My game can never be my crushmate's game. I will never be excellency in virtuous service. I can only ever be verification of just force.
Well,
Although I will gladly say that that the human drive to self-perfection for its own sake lends itself a dynamicity that sometimes the collective will lacks.
great. Now I have to Google that. What dynamicity means.
Flexibility. Strength.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I'm gonna put that in my.
yes. And verification is confessing a flaw of home. So I believe we should add one team to the pool.
Awesome.
Okay.
Put in work.
Say again.
Putting
Yep,
in
put in
work.
the work.
There you go.
All right. But yeah, I think overall, Joey feels a little bit misunderstood by verification in that regard, since he messed up his role.
Yeah. Feel that together, though. Oh yeah, I get to mark potential too.
Oh,
Yay.
dope. Did you advance?
No, just I'm one away though. One away.
Ah, dope.
Now I need to figure out what
People that need to advance are basically Joey.
Yeah, just one more tick and then I'm over it.
Yeah.
All right, should we get this ball rolling now?
Yes. Let us engage.
Oh, the door's
All right.
open on Sprawl.
Right, so you're getting inside Sprawl, huh?
I'm sitting on Sprawl.
Very, very reluctantly, yes.
Verification is going to do close air support and just fly directly up, really, really low altitude around them.
Lucky bastard.
You know what the 70 maxims of maximally effective mercenaries says that you know what they call flying soldiers on the battlefield?
Rocket Man?
Targets?
Targets.
I was about to say duck hunt.
Yep.
Anyway,
So they get in, and Sprawl backs out of the driveway and starts driving and just says, "So, are we going to the dockyards or to the S-Tech building?" And Sprawl hasn't told them anything about what she learned.
Perhaps we should proceed to the site of the blast. Do you believe there's anything more we can learn there?
Well, the blast was caused by some sort of explosive projectile that had a serial number that traced it back to a shipment that came in for the dockyards.
Then let's go to the dockyards.
Why do we want to go to the other place you mentioned?
Oh, well, there was a shipment of cloaking technology that was on a ship with a manifest from S-Tech. And it was there when the RPGs were there. And then after they got stolen, and like shortly after the RPGs got stolen, the S-Tech ship with the cloaking technology left port.
And
no. Like the Aztec, it was Aztec rockets, and it dropped off, and it was dropped off in a port near Cooking Tech, and then the Aztec RPGs were reportedly stolen.
And then the cloaking.
No, the cloaking. Nothing happened to the cloaking.
Okay, so the cloaking tech was already there, and then the S-Tech ship that had the RPGs left shortly after it was stolen.
It didn't leave. It left, dropped off, then a couple hours later, the things were stolen.
Oh, okay. The way it came across, I was thinking like it left like shortly after they got.
No, it didn't leave shortly after.
Oh, okay.
It was a regular shipment. They dropped off the rockets. Cloaking was in a nearby area.
Okay.
And then only the rockets were stolen.
Okay, so then yeah, so.
Only the rockets were reported stolen.
Right. So then yeah, she explains
My instinct would be to proceed to the S-Tech facility. They may be aware of this theft and have their own suspicions and/or be responsible.
Now they already tried to kill me once, so.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, that whole spider thing that gave me these cool electric powers. That was an S-Tech device, construct. Maybe they didn't send it, but it was their technology.
So wait. So was that from now or from the future? Or I'm still trying to understand half of your powers. Sometimes it's very confusing.
The cool stuff I can do with like electricity and stuff. That all happened like a week ago, from when the electric spider thing from S-Tech came after me and I absorbed it.
No, that's what I mean with the creature itself. Was that like was that a recent production by them to target you, or was that a?
Do I do I know if it was the device from now or from the future? Because I've been assuming it was from now, but which Sprawl have been able to tell whenever at the time he absorbed it.
GM.
Oh, sorry. Something came up. What was it?
Whenever the electric spider thing that attacked Sprawl, that Sprawl absorbed and
Yeah.
got the new powers.
Yes.
I've been assuming it was a modern day S-Tech thing. But
Nope.
It was okay. So it was future tech.
It was future tech.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, it was actually future tech of theirs.
So are they trying to kill you now, or are they going to try to kill you?
Yes.
Perfect.
This is why your stuff's really confusing.
Texts are problematic.
They came after me like a week ago. Whether they're trying to kill me in the future or if it's S-Tech now or S-Tech in the future, they're still trying to kill me now, no matter when they're from. They could have been from yesterday, but they're still trying to kill me now, apparently.
I was just trying to figure out if we're gonna go there and they're gonna want you dead now, or we're gonna go there and they're gonna be fine with you, and then something happens when we go there that makes them want to kill you, and then causes that loop.
Well, it's already happened, so whatever's going to happen is going to happen because they've already tried to kill me, and so the fact that I know they tried to kill me and they sent something after me means that they're going to keep trying to kill me no matter what happens now.
Postulating the Nabokov self-consistency.
Then the comic stops, and then in the corner with like the kind of like little like narrator box, it goes time never changes. Except when it does. And apparently it doesn't. Or it does it.
Can we like resolve this problem without stepping into a DeLorean or something?
The kid quickly turns the page to get away from the dilemma and sees the solution of them going, oh well, I guess we'll figure it out later.
Yeah, she'll just be like, I'll just reread it later. My dad will know. And then yeah, she like turns it to the next page. So where the fuck are you guys going?
I guess yes.
Yeah, S-Tech.
Oh boy. So how are you dodging the patrols?
Honestly, I think we're going the road war. We just knock them out as soon as we see them.
And like literally, as they get close, like out of the doors of Sprawl, like giant fists just come out and punch them.
Yeah, but this is gonna be a fight if you want that kind of stuff going on.
I mean, they can cloak us.
Okay.
Technically.
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, any way works. It's just depending on how you get there.
Yeah.
Depends.
And how long it takes.
Yeah. Do you want to be stealthy or do you want to be harsh about it?
I would like to be stealthy, just so you know.
Yeah, let's go stealthy.
Yeah.
Verification does like the roof like lands on the roof and hops in. Is like, I did want to save on fuel. Helium-3 is not cheap.
All right, so Joey, you're like trying to cook the Jeep how?
I want to like pretty much cover it in darkness, so can like drive like through like maybe through the sides streets.
All right.
Less visible.
You want to make it incorporeal via shadows.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Sprawl's gonna have to do a little bit weaving in and out of traffic, but that's fine because you're essentially going ghost, Danny Phantom. Roll me plus freak.
Oh damn!
Oh god!
Oh baby, a triple.
Well, but I level
one
up.
point you needed. Yeah. How does it feel being me? Failure, great, stronger.
Woo!
Oh, we're gonna not get beyond the Thunderdome this session, are we?
No, this is not happening, dog.
Yeah, so you're incorporeal. You're going for traffic. You're weaving out, and and oh boy, Joey, you feel something grab you. Like grab the and Sprawl, you feel something grab the car. Like something like you see these like glowing glowing hooks just like dig into you and kind of like hurl you out into the street.
Can I see
And
what's grabbing them?
Yes, you can.
Motor Ward's hooks.
Nope.
Nope.
Just some thugs?
Oh,
Ghost
not just
Rider?
some fog. Not
Ghost
just
Rider.
Ghost Rider. You see this guy, and it's these fluorescent blue flaming chains, and not guy, but girl. And she's just looking down on you. Her eyes are like blue fire, and her hair is also just burning. And she goes, "You're not getting away that quickly, shrimp." And she's on this hover bike, and then they're below her, starting to come to like around you, in this kind of like boxing maneuver. Is like one guy with like Uzis, another guy with one guy with like a butterfly knife for some reason, and just
I'm gonna cut you like a fish.
and then the one dude just arrives on foot. You just super quickly.
Just running.
Yeah, just running.
So well, when the hooks hit me or anything, do I roll take a powerful blow or anything, or?
Why'd you ask that question?
I didn't think of it like that.
Okay.
It was more like, yeah, I mean, like,
It was
Seems
more
more
of like
restraining.
you're dragged into conflict.
Okay.
yeah.
Not.
Can I-
It wasn't to hurt you. It was to trap you.
So we have woman on hoverbike, flame lady on hoverbike.
You have Blue Exorcist on hoverbike.
Okay,
I don't know how Blue Exorcists work, but I was just getting the fire kind of like details from.
Yeah.
that is now her name.
Not yeah.
Too late. That's what we see her as now.
Let me let me write that down somewhere.
Are they all still inside of me?
Yup.
Okay.
With 2 chains inside of you now.
I'm gonna turn and fire at her hands to make her drop the chains. And
they're not exactly corporeal.
damn. Never mind then.
Can I just kind of shift my mask to get them out of me? Like, kind of just open the pipe.
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
Roll me plus freak.
Unleash your powers.
Yep.
Ooh. Can verification lay down cover fire in order to assist? So, like, as soon as it opens up, verification like turns around and opens up with the like a bunch of like a barrage of suppression rounds with the riot munitions.
Yeah. So instead of like the riot munitions, they have to like the guns uncover. It's no longer that kind of like fluid brandishing motion.
Yeah.
Like a box opening.
Yeah.
And yeah, you throw suppression rounds and you spend the team.
Spend a team.
can I shoot the chain? Because there's a chain around Night Prowler, right? Or is it just?
No, it's just the car.
It's just the car?
They were dug into
It's
me.
just the car. The car dug through Night Prowler's shadows, and I guess that's consequently like him because it's kind of like a limb kind of motion. Is that right, Joey? The shadows are a part of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it kind of dug in through Nightcrawler because he was kind of surrounding the car with his like bodysuit powers ish, and it got into Sprawl because Sprawl is the car. But now the chains are free, but you're still surrounded. And this is gonna kick off combat.
Cool.
Okay.
So let's pick up team. Add 2 team to the pool.
Woo!
Oh, it's because we're in a battle against a dangerous foe?
Yep.
Or is that just in total? because the leader has
Blue
influence over
Exorcist
everyone.
isn't to be fucked with. Yeah.
Okay, so then we get one team because I have influence over everyone. We get another team because of captain.
Yep.
I think we all have the same purpose.
At this point, yes, we do.
Yeah, you have to get,
So that's another team.
getting to S-Tech without getting hurt. Yeah.
Would you say that we were ill prepared or off balance?
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Is you were ill prepared off balance. Yeah, 5
So
teams.
that's a nice one.
Yeah, it's fair.
Okay, so
Yeah, that's fair. I say having free +1s.
what I really want to do right now, and I'm gonna run it by y'all first since we're all in communication anyway. Power Suit Calamity. Like, kind of turn into this mecha that like Sam has fighting control of that taps into Joey and Verification Suit plus my own powers into attack systems that we can all operate independently.
Like Voltron?
Kind of,
Oh
yes.
my gosh, yes.
Are we becoming the fucking Power Rangers?
Kind of, yes.
I mean, I'm down for any plan that makes me a Power Ranger.
I guess, yes.
Oh my god, the
Mm,
Prism Sentinel.
Okay.
Oh
We're
god.
prepared to become an instrument of the collective.
Well,
Yes.
Well, I want you to roll freak, and you're gonna need a full hit for this kind of shit.
Oh no!
That's not gonna end well.
Oh god! Does he like? Do we all just get dropped on the street?
Yeah, so Sprawl tries to get into this big kind of like
Oh,
Voltron
really?
thing, and she's just like, oh nah, and she kind of like just chops your rim Sprawl into 4 pieces before anybody could properly get into it, and the speed guy kind of just disperses your body parts like a block away from each other.
And
Oh
as
my
my
God.
my head is like whatever part of the bottom of my head is wherever it's flying, they just hear me scream, "We'll try again later."
And the guy with the butterfly knife just goes, I can't believe this is happening.
We didn't even get. So none of us are all of us thrown onto the street.
We're all ejected.
Sprawl, can you take a powerful blow?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, I don't even know how to defend against this one, buddy.
Oh, geez.
Oh god.
It's not that bad.
So
Could be
What are you
worse.
talking about? That 7 to 9 still pretty fucking rough.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah, but I've already kind of given you your option.
all right, well, I guess I will mark 2 conditions.
Oh,
Mm.
okay, so he doesn't separate you across the block.
Oh, okay.
Just
Oh.
kind of get like ripped apart and then reformed in that kind of like area.
So Sprawl gets ripped apart, but the rest of us are kind of okay.
Oh yeah, you guys just fucking, you're like, all right, let's do this team, and then like the plan just got chopped apart in front of your eyes. So you're dealing with that kind of emotional trauma, but otherwise things are great.
So
You had a
as
good breakfast this morning.
Verification like does an elegant dismount, even though like we were planning on like becoming Voltron, sort of uses the jets to fly away, and it almost manages to make it look pretty, but of course doesn't. And is like, no plant survives close contact with the enemy. And as that happens, like
5th book of Paranoia.
no, that's book 2. Why would you say it's the 5th book? And,
Oh, everybody has trial and error sometimes.
very suspicious. It's almost like you haven't read.
Almost like I haven't read the... Like, how many books of Paranoia? 9?
It's best not to know.
It's the 8th book, just like there may be more books of Paranoia.
Yeah.
And I'm picturing like people like often quote like the 7th book of Paranoia, but there is no actual 7th book. It goes from 6 to 8, but nobody wants to admit
Yeah,
it. They
like a
didn't.
stopgap.
When nobody wants to admit they actually didn't read it, and so they
That's
all like so
definitely
quote from it.
what happened. That is definitely a thing that happens.
Oh my god.
Alright, guys, let's show those punks. We
Says
don't
the punk.
we don't need Voltron to defeat them.
I would hope not.
Alright, I take the blue exorcist girl because she's kinda hot.
Thank you, honey, but you're too young.
Oh, she's
Wow, that
like
was
not
more
that-
receptive than anything you've ever gotten before, Prowler.
Shut up, Sam! Get it.
Hey, Bastion!
and I shoot like towards her with just like a fist made of darkness.
Alright, well, me direct to engage.
Alright, let's hope that works on fine.
You kind of like spring up off of your shadows and yeah.
Oh!
Everything's
rip.
coming up choppy this fight. Holy shit!
Yeah, she like, you immediately kind of like whiff and she's like did like a drift around you, like hover style, and now she's like on this, like, she's below you and behind you at the same time. And her chains are now just coming to get around you, to try and just whip you to the ground.
Well, she certainly does so.
Unless
wait a
someone
minute,
will
wait a minute.
defend.
I'm gonna roll to defend. And
Oh.
How
Just
would
kinda-
you okay, guys, I'm gonna put this out there. You guys have to be on the ball with the defend.
I mean, I usually
If you want to...
I try to.
Well, okay. What verification would do is like use the altitude to essentially lay him covering fire from effectively maneuvering. He's
Alright,
also
so...
air mobile.
I was thinking, like, I just, like, because you said she was basically using her hover bike to get closer, right?
Yeah. But
Yeah,
she's using it to travel around.
I was thinking, like, Sam vaults on, like, off of Night Prowler and just drop kicks the front of the hover bike so it just goes flying backwards, so she can't actually get close enough to do what she wanted.
Yeah, sure. Roll me defend. But I'm gonna try to give you, like, less cues on defend. You guys should just ask.
Yeah, I mean, I was about to ask. 'Cause
Okay.
that's usually what I do for my turns.
I mean, you could also have turns besides just defending. I have, like, a mental notage of, like, who's doing
okay.
what.
I thought that took a
No,
turn.
that's
why
never-
I usually am quiet
There's
about
no
it.
such thing as turns.
No,
it's
I mean,
really
I thought it took an action, I
openings.
guess.
Yeah.
It's not even actions. It's literally just, like I said, openings.
It's a good way of thinking of it.
Dropkick the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I'll put on a hit, you keep them safe. Yeah, choose one.
What are the options?
Add team to the pool. Clear condition. Take influence over someone you protect.
I'm gonna clear condition and finally have a clear plate. Woo!
Yay!
I haven't been like this since I took a grenade.
You finally
So yeah, you
feeling good.
drop kick the bike and she kind of like dips down with you. Night Prowler, you kind of like go to recover in air. What is yeah, we're going to verification of Just Force. Verification of Just Force. You see the speed dude like kind of like climbing up a building to try and probably launch at himself at you.
Who is?
The guy who ran here.
Okay. Verification is actually gonna like track him, do a bunch of like trajectory calculations. You can see them in his suit HUD, and then when he jumps, verification is going to fly in, catch him, and just like
Power bomb him.
yeah, basically.
Pile driver.
Yes.
Eat shit.
Rocket-powered pile driver. Just rocket-powered pile drive the guy into
Roll
the
me
ground.
plus danger.
What?
If you mess this up, I swear to God.
Okay.
Hey,
Barely.
what are you doing?
Okay. I'm going to. I'm going to take his ability to keep up.
Okay, yeah, you give him a concussion as you hit the ground.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and it's amazing. Like you do like the spin and everything, and all like the jets are going off, and you land, and you're like, yes, I did it. And immediately, like in one of your like behind you comes the biker with like the butterfly knife,
Yeah.
and he tries to cut at your hamstring
shoot.
area.
Oh shoot! So I take a powerful blow.
Yup.
Woo! Oh!
Oh.
Shoot!
Oh,
my
no!
God. Oh my gosh! Okay, so clearly what he did is he punctured nitrogen reserve tanks.
Oh,
And,
no.
Oh dear. Oh my gosh.
Quickly run
Can-
to your ship. Or
Can
something.
I save him?
Yeah, like the suit is losing pressure. Like oxygen is starting to infiltrate it from the bottom up. So like, oh god, this is bad.
Can Sprawl try to stop the leak basically by she's trying to reform, wrapping herself around basically the area that around the leg or whatever that's sealed?
What is Sprawl Savior? Because I'm better.
Well, I don't think it's Savior at this
It's
point.
not
It's more-
Savior.
Yeah,
It's,
at this
it's,
point, there's no saving. I have to like.
you're taken out of the fight, right? Is that the one you're choosing? Or are you choosing something else?
Like I'm thinking marking 2 conditions, and I have to like I don't want to I don't
Well, that kind of injury you definitely would probably give ground. So if you mark 2 conditions and gave ground,
okay.
You
I'm gonna
guys
say
are so nice for not lashing out verbally.
Yeah,
you know what?
You don't understand. I had a Doom, and all they ever did when they got that is lash out verbally.
Yeah.
the difference is that we care.
Yeah, you don't have a Doomed in this group.
I'm gonna say he is verification is now afraid and guilty, insecure, hopeless. So I'm already angry.
Hopeless? Because you're running out of time?
Yeah. Okay.
I think
Oh god. Oh god. Quick. Use the emergency secondary shot and we're gonna have to seal off the entire area. Oh, that burns.
Yeah, so the emergency shot is just like you have to like take it from like a backpack, like a different like armor plate,
Yeah.
move it into that area. That area self clamps,
Yeah.
and then you're like, all right, now I just gotta wait for the auto system to. Oh god, everything's chafed, and you're like, oh no, the auto like burn system was part of the newer model.
Oh god, yes. Yes, it's the old models and verification. It's like, oh geez, is this how I die?
Sprawl, what do you want to do?
Sprawl reforms, just try and sees what happens. She tries to form up around verification as like an exosuit on the outside to keep oxygen from coming in.
You don't have to worry about that. Verification took care of that himself by struggling past the pain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these suits
But
are pretty hardy.
yeah, the Mark II, or is it free?
It was Mark II, but now I've got 3 for a grand total.
Okay.
Yeah, the Mark II was a very robust suit,
Okay.
probably excessively so.
So then
Yeah.
instead,
The old one was like, oof.
because Sprawl was like basically scattered, right?
Yeah, well, you weren't scattered. You just kind of like fell apart and then reformed quickly. So,
Oh, okay. I thought I was still like in pieces and like all over the place.
nah, that's what I was going to do if you chose. You give ground,
Oh, okay.
but you didn't. You still go past it.
Right. So. Sprawl.
Oh boy, guy.
This is not going well, is it?
Sprawl goes into this kind of acrobatic motion as the nanites start twirling around as she turns into Sailor Garfunkel. And has a long staff sword that has like a crescent moon as a hilt and like the nanite hair is like long pigtail, ponytail type things coming out.
Oh my
And,
god.
like,
And you have a beard.
What? Yeah.
And as she finishes the transformation, she like kind of crouches down and lunges forward with the sword over her head and like just goes, "On guard!" and slices down at Blue Exorcist.
She kind of looks up and goes, "Oh, what now?" And only plus danger. That's her directly engage.
Yeah.
What do you choose?
Take can I take her weapons from her, like disarm her basically?
Nah, they're kind of ethereal.
Okay.
Take her hover bike from her.
Oh yeah, she had a hover bike. Then like, yeah, destroy that. Like maybe she like dodges it, and I hit that instead of her.
Yeah, she kind of like lifts up a little bit, like standing up, and then you like kind of like shear the other half of the hover bike in half.
Yeah.
And she goes, "God damn it, this thing costed a fortune!" And then she falls to the ground, and you see the guy with the Uzi like right up like behind, like around you, and just starts shooting, like pumping you full of bullets.
Okay.
But they're kind of shinier looking, funny enough, and they get absorbed into your body. Like you're like, okay, I'll just exhunt these later.
And then they blow up.
And then they blow up.
Great. Bolters.
All right, this will be fun.
Verification is going to Verification is just standing there in the middle of the road, right?
Nightcrawler could actually do something about this.
Or that.
Yeah, I can save her.
Right. What would you like to do?
Wait, I have a move for that, actually. I know what I am. It's first seen when you defend a teammate, you can shift your savior up and another label down in addition to any other blah blah. Savior up. And pretty much before these bullets like hit, I like raise this like wall of like darkness in front of Sprawl to defend her from these bullets.
Alright, rolling plus defend.
Yep.
I mean, roll to defend.
Savior.
God damn it.
Yeah, so, guess who comes back around again?
I mean, I guess you choose between escalation or taking the damage yourself.
Yeah.
I take the damage myself.
Okay, yeah, so you get pumped full of explosive bullets, and that kind of hurts.
Oh shit! Get thrown into a wall from the explosion.
Yep, roll to take a powerful blow.
Alright, here we go.
Oh,
Well,
thank God!
Can
Oh.
we don't have the team to spare, or we don't have enough.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Well, team would make it worse.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Well, if you used team for take a powerful blow, would it not reduce it? Not that it would, not that we could get it low enough. Not that we could get it low enough, but team is used to help, right?
I think when it gets to conditions, I think it's just you're in your.
Okay, I gonna lash out verbally, actually.
Okay.
Woo!
Yeah, I think that I get thrown into the wall of like a venom mouth coming over my suit again, and like growl, and I say, "God damn, we have to beat them. We can't just stand around and let these punks beat us up. Come on, Sam, do something."
Alright,
Pick the hovercraft. He just kind of looks at you like, "What the fuck, man?"
Are you trying to provoke them to full horde action or take
Yeah, to actually attack them for once.
Alright.
Like, taking...
Sam, you're getting provoked to attack, so you have to either deal with a taking condition.
Oh, he doesn't even have to roll for it?
Influence.
Yeah.
Son.
I don't even think he has influence over me, does he?
Oh, rip.
Does
I think I took that away from him.
Ooh.
When he...
Wait,
when he
does it say only verbally lash out on someone's influence?
No,
I mean,
or take advantage of your influence to inflict the condition. So he can't inflict the condition, but he can provoke you to do stupid action.
I I mean, I guess I'll.
And since it's kind of a condition thing, I think it's instant. So
Okay. Well, I guess I'll. Where's? Does Butterfly Knife guy have? Is he on a hovercraft as well, or?
no, it's just on a regular bike.
On a regular chopper.
I'm gonna jump over to him, aim my shotgun, and fucking blast a hole through his bike.
Okay.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say through something else, but like, whew.
Yeah, so did I, but yeah, roll directly engage.
Yeah, I'm real bad at this. Wow, against all odds, I rolled that high.
Well, Jonathan
what do you
can
do?
help you.
What do you do? Oh, so who wants help?
And verification is actually basically doing like the whole like long range fire support thing, whereas like you can see again like there's like a readout on his suit and he's like range 68 meters.
Yeah, it's funny because you have to you're like a mobile support turret, but you have to turn because the suits are kind of like the suit has in place guns, like fixed guns.
Yeah. They're like shoulder mounted instead of arm mounted.
Yeah.
He's like NERM rounds are gelled. Well, processor core at maximum overclocking. Have tone. Firing.
All right, yeah, and your NERM rounds, and you tag the guy. The guy kind of like swerves a bit. Sam, you kind of like take away his bike, and he kind of like just the gel rounds just kind of like put him on the pavement.
Yep.
And he's kind of like knocked out.
Yeah, and of course I picked my other choice was to resist.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Great job resisting his blows. So, whose turn is it? Who have I not seen get up in someone's grill? Sprawl. No, not Sprawl. I think we're back to verification again. Yeah, we're back to verification again.
So after this, I think what verification is going to do is, so the knife guy, knifey, stabby is down. Where was Blue Exorcist? She was on his bike too, wasn't she?
No, she wasn't. She was just kind of like getting up and like kind of like doing with the loss of her bike and kind of like certain situation.
Speedster is down. Who else is down? The
Uzi guy's up.
Uzi guy is still up. Okay.
Yeah.
So what verification is going to do is he's going to is going to jet into the sky, going after Uzi guy from above, and what's going to happen is he's going to while verification's out there, he's going to do another lock on, and he's going to try and get the whole, just like knock the whole bike over, or like basically the instructions for the NERM rounds are to just lock up the bike's spokes, basically fill whatever you can, be like a complete nuisance to the bike or the gun.
All right, so fill the orifices. Yeah.
That way.
Well, fill the holes, plug it up, mess with it. Won't we directly engage?
Okay.
What do you choose?
I'm going to choose that verification will create an opportunity for ally.
All right.
Actually, I'm going to say surprise him. Surprise him. Since he's coming in from above, and is attacking out of the sun. He's got these weird alien weapons.
Yeah. So he gets a little bit startled, and he like puts some shots off, and he misses. And then right before you make contact, chains whip out at you.
Yep.
And try to hurl you into the face of a building.
Okay.
Is Blue Exorcist herself incorporeal, or
No, she's not.
I'm
Just
gonna
the chain.
I'm gonna quickly kind of blast myself forward using my weaponry and tackle her so that her chains miss.
Alright, yeah, you rock jump, roll me defend.
Yep. Suck it.
Yeah, you kind of like, you rocket jump and then you kind of like flip over and do like this kick between her like neck and shoulder.
Ooh,
And
yeah,
she
man.
kind of like, her chains fly like awry and barely miss kind of like verification.
Ooh. Ouch.
And she kind of like drifts off to like the side and like kind of like spins a little bit, like twirls and like lands on her feet. And she kind of like brings up her watch to her like her mouth and says, "We're gonna need backup. Fifth Boulevard and Country."
Ooh. Oh dear.
Ooh, boy.
So yeah, that's what she spends her time doing.
So as she's calling,
Also,
go ahead.
I'm gonna
Joey?
add a team to the pool.
Okay.
Is it my turn or Sprawl's?
Yeah, you can go.
Oh no, it should be Sprawl. It's actually funny enough. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Things have been happening in close succession with you guys. That
So,
you guys
as she's calling,
AOE is
do it.
calling for
Yeah, she's calling him back.
Blue Exorcist. Mm-hmm.
Sailor Garfunkel just kind of like shifts and expand, and peak eyes start coming out of either side, forming a circle around Blue Exorcist that takes the shape of the Soldiers of Sound, and all of their weapons are based on different musical notes, and they all just like rise up at the same time and move in at different times from different directions, like with their notes.
Yeah,
and
like a
their weapons.
rhythm.
Yeah, basically, and like dance attacking all around her.
Oh my gosh.
Roll me direct. We engage. Jesus.
She can't handle the scale of this attack.
She can't.
It was off the chart.
This is the last thing like thrown from her bike, getting beaten up, getting hit on, and now the Sailors of Sound beating on her. She kind of just like lays in the ground and just looks up in just freaking amazement.
So can I take her consciousness?
Yeah, I would say you're gonna take her inability to continue the fight.
Okay, yeah.
Not exactly her consciousness.
Yeah, good enough. I mean, same effect.
Same effect, different word. I just kind of find it funny if Backup found her awake and just stunned.
Just dazzled.
Yeah.
So,
and doing that, then also create an opportunity for your allies as their leader, apparent leader of the group, getting attacked like this and getting taken out kind of distracts the other ones a little bit.
yeah, but the only other one that's still up is Uzi Guy, and Uzi Guy is starting to peel away.
Oh, okay.
I want to grab that guy.
Oh boy, what do you want to do with that guy, Joey?
So he like runs away, and there's like a dark side alley, and all of a sudden, like this like big arm like grabs him out of the side alley, just like shadow made arm, and like grabs him, it like rips it into the darkness.
I want you to roll to directly engage that.
Come on, baby. Oh shit!
Yeah, he just he sees the arm coming last second, and he kind of just brings up the Uzi and like pumps it full of explosions long enough for it to scatter and him to like get down the street. And you see him turn off, and like in the silence, you can just hear like a fire hydrant going off, kind of like a little bit of crumbling. The speedster is just groaning, and you hear motors coming your way.
Guys, we gotta go now.
Agreed.
Yeah. I had to like step out of the darkness. God damn it!
Let us proceed to a secure position immediately.
Sprawl,
Yeah?
can you turn into a vehicle again? It's probably faster.
Okay.
We need to get off the street like fast. Yeah, and he's like, take an alleyway.
All right,
Something.
ground or air.
Ground.
All right, so Sprawl turns into the Hummer again, and pulls into an alleyway and tries to. Well, we can stay here, and I can like make us look like a dumpster or something, or we can keep going.
Make it
I'm
so.
not staying in a dumpster. I'm already pissed enough.
No, you're not a real dumpster. We'll just look like
Let's
them.
get out of here, Sprawl.
Okay.
We have to go.
Right, so Sprawl goes.
This is not a good position.
I was just thinking, they attacked us in the streets. If stay hidden.
It was a good idea.
But yeah, Sprawl's going now.
There's no way we can do this. There's no way we'll be able to get across the city like this.
Sure, there is. And the front end of the Hummer turns into a giant drill as Sprawl goes into the ground.
We could have just used a manhole, you know.
This is faster.
And most conspicuous.
You're tapping into like all the magma men.
I'm not going that deep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty damn deep.
I mean, surely they have. Whatever. Verification.
That's for me to know and you to find out.
Verification is just in the back seat, like you can't tell, but behind the suit, it's like, how? Ow! That hurt.
Yo, everything alright in there? Like knock on the visor.
And verification is like,
Your senpai is talking to you, verification.
oh, it's true.
Dude, if you're hurt, we have to get you to your ship.
No. I just need a pure nitrogen environment and access to the burn cream. Because this suit doesn't have the auto applicators. And then verification like punches the suit's midsection in like what appears to be a fit of rage.
Hey, calm down. We don't need an angry alien man now. Besides an angry, darkness demon.
Would you like to damage your alien suit to get rid of angry?
Oh.
No, the answer to that is no.
Or damage.
Don't listen to the voices in your head.
Or damage Sprawl.
Oh man. Oh man. Actually, yes. I think that's what is like hitting it. Knocks the NERM, the alignment off the plat. Ooh. Oh my god. So nothing will not. Nobody will notice anything right now. But what's happened is that hitting it this way has knocked the primary containment and collimator unit off alignment in the plasma lance. So the next time that verification tries to use it, if we don't get to if he doesn't get to like do routine maintenance on it before then,
We might blow up.
It's not an explosion. It's a rapid, unplanned Am I evil enough?
In the form of an explosion, right?
Well, yeah, probably.
Bonus. I love it when plasma guns roll ones.
Yes.
Anyway.
Stop hitting yourself. That doesn't do anything.
Oh, it does something, alright.
Alright, so I'm clearing angry.
Yup, go ahead, buddy. You earned it.
I'm just. How am I supposed to fight?
You're better than me at that.
I'm sitting at the bottom of a sea of toxic chemical. I mean, it like if it'd be like if you tried to do this, to walk around on the surface of which number is it? One of the second planet.
You mean Venus?
That one. I mean, can you imagine that?
I think I jump on your suit and like lean like down, like with my head like upside down now, like looking in your visor. Like, you listen up. Like, you listen up, soldier. I don't want to hear that crying from you.
Oh shit.
You handle yourself much better than me, and I live on this fucking planet.
Roll to comfort and support in the most
Metal.
faux drill master way.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh boy.
Okay. So
I wish Joey got an advancement, huh, guys?
Yeah.
Catching up with me.
I don't think the other two can have to bump that up to 7.
we actually both could. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's fair. Probably.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, sure. You know,
Yeah, it's more important to me to clear his condition and mark potential, honestly.
Yeah.
Bastion kind of like looks at the two of you and he's like, verification. Many times before you've spoken about strength that isn't just simply in clear and identifiable ways. You are more than simply in an area where the environment's an endangerment to yourself. You're capable, and the fact you can navigate yourself around is more than enough of a benefit to the team outside of however you may be having a good or bad day.
And like, even when your suit isn't working right or like you eject out of it, I saw those tapes at the penthouse. You totally sacrificed your safety and exposure to the air to save the day, basically. So you don't need your suit to be a hero.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna clear afraid. That's sort of my usual path, but
Well, yeah.
verification is like, okay, the situation isn't good, but we can't get through this. We will get to S-Tech. We're going to find out who tried to murder Mr. Johnson
If he didn't
and
do it.
or Motorhead. You know, we don't know what the situation is. The Book of Paranoia says that we should be suspecting literally everyone, and
I say let's not worry about that too much and just try to get the information out as instead of worrying about who did what. Doesn't change our job right now.
That's true,
Right.
but I would say we should be a little cautious about exactly what we tell the dog until we know for sure, because I think he has something to do with it. It's very suspicious.
yeah.
He shrugs.
Also, we should have only have 3 team now, I think.
Yeah, we just used 2 for that assist.
Yeah.
Babuya.
Okay.
Alright, but
I think we proceed to S-Tech by like the back routes now.
well, underground routes, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Should we end here?
Yeah, I think this is a good place to end.
I agree. Yeah.
We find our heroes and kind of like this. So where do we go now? And so we're just like, well, we could take the subway. We could just dig there, and then what's gonna happen there? Like, is anyone gonna be there because of all the nonsense? Is everyone gonna be there because of all the nonsense?
Right.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be a
knows?
warm welcome? Is it gonna be a terrible welcome? And
Find out
all
the
these
next
questions
issue.
we leave the heroes, and we go back to the hole, and the guy with the Uzi standing there and goes, "Yeah, boss, I found the kids again.
Oh, drat.
You think they'd stay down, and you would be right, except they physically went down." And then one of the new bikers, this guy kind of like just in this full-on metal suit with just spikes all over him, kind of like takes his open palm and smacks it against the guy with the Uzi's head. He's like, yeah. Me and Metallica wannabe over here are gonna go after him. He gets smacked again. He's just like, yeah, boss, I'm on it. Of course, boss. Yes, boss. Of course they won't meddle anymore, boss. Yes, boss. Down with the man.
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
And that's where the issue ends.
Nice.
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 Shorter session, but oh boy, visit to S-Tech is on the line. You still have questions about Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Still don't fully trust.
Still don't fully trust him, but maybe we might be weaning off of that. Maybe.
Who knows? We'll find out.
Who
next
knows?
issue.
We'll find out next time on Mass Illuminati Party. Oh, end of session shit. We can't do that without. We have to record that because that's something useful to the game.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Very.
Yeah. So everyone, open up your side moves, and whoever wants to go first, go first.
I think I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Is I am going to grow closer to the team. So I'm gonna give Night Prowler back the influence that I took
Mm-hmm.
from him. So
Cool.
I believe you don't get to shift labels, but you do now have influence
Yep.
Mhm.
naturally. And then
Okay.
I'm also going to mark potential so that I can take a move between sessions.
All right.
Woo!
I look forward to your new move
Yes, or a new advance. That is.
or a new advancement. Maybe your moment of truth. I don't know.
I think Joey also grew closer to the team, but this time it was verification who made him welcome, even though his attempt to comfort him fails. He at least put the effort in.
Booyah. I'm sorry about the bike. It's just there are some
Yeah.
things you let your PCs handle.
And
Too
Like-
much power.
Too much power. The
Oh,
bike would have
like-
blown up anyway.
I get my demon bike soon on.
Oh yeah, that'll be something to work out, and it'll be much cooler than stealing your dad's bike.
Yes.
It's all about being a teenager, stealing your dad's bike, going on a joyride,
Yeah.
trying to be a man.
I think I'm gonna grow closer to the team and say, I'll say Sprawl. Like a lot of the trust issues and lack of struggle to adjust have started to fade. And Sprawl did do kind of great again. Like, it's weird. This Sprawl seems a bit more human, like more prone to failure, and actually
Not being a murderer.
easy to not being literally the ultimate imperfection in whatever they're trying to go for.
Oh my
So it's
God.
it's a bit easier to wrap his head around Sprawl, which sometimes felt like otherworldly to him. And market potential so that I also get an advancement.
What is that, number
Do
4?
we actually know why Sprawl had the whole gender
Yeah.
flip yet? No?
No,
Okay, got it.
it's a mystery.
I can know a lot, guys.
And then Sprawl grew closer to the team. I mean, literally had them inside of her. Tried to form Voltron with them.
Yep, you really wanted them inside of you, Sprawl.
But
The entire set,
Okay.
you wanted everyone to have a piece of Sprawl.
but it was probably Verification who was like the most like, who basically got it. Like she was just trying to help, kind of attitude about it.
Oh, yay. I think
You probably already had.
I do have in Sprawl. I think probably fifth. Okay, the whole move with I think you should actually shift Freak down, which I know is like not good for your playbook. That's like kind of like you're not that freak. You're not that much of a freak, you know. You're you know
Much more
at least
human.
Verification
Really?
doesn't-
Transforming into Voltron was not that freaky.
But the personality is like much more like Sam said, you know, much more human.
Well, honestly, like Verification doesn't see her as a
No.
certainly, but like Danger Up, because like that was cool with the doing the whole basically doing Volt.
No.
Yeast.
That would have been so amazing.
Yeah, or sorry, not Voltron, but the
Oh, the Sailor Garfunkel.
Sailor Garfunkel. Heck,
Yeah. Also, the rest of the shows in chat are now canon.
Do what?
Yes.
yeah.
Like Wizard Sphere Z,
Oh.
Boom Dam,
Yeah.
I like how Cowboy
And-
Bebop is still Cowboy Bebop.
and never gonna fucking change.
That is, of course, Sam's favorite show.
God damn it, straight. Well, you're all gonna care